Welcome to the Midlife Rebrand Podcast, Episode 6, Travel and Triggers.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another podcast.
Welcome back to the Midlife Rebrand Podcast. We're so happy you're joining us today.
Yes, another podcast. We're carrying forward here after a little bit of a break. I was away doing some traveling all by myself for my very first time. I'm 45 years old. How sad is that, really? I went on an airplane all by myself for the very first time at
That's
the
amazing.
tender age of 45. Yeah.
I think I've only done it once or twice, and it's a big deal. It
is a big deal. I felt so violated taking my belt off by myself in the security line.
I know, I always feel like I'm in trouble going through those things. I'm like,
oh my God, I know.
they're going to arrest me for something, but I don't know what it is.
Is my hairbread a weapon? Like, oh my God.
I know, and then you're overthinking everything in your bag.
Yes.
Is there a liquid in there? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Is it shoes on or off? It changes every time?
Yeah, I had my shoes on. Everyone in front of me did not. So then, of course, when I went through the little security thing, I thought for sure they were like, going to probe me. But everything was fine. I was totally fine. However, when I went to the Dominican once, I did travel not like a smart person, and I packed a metal bookmark that looked like a shiv. So that flagged us. Over here, excuse you, is this your suitcase? What do you have in here that is metal and pointy? And I was a little naive, and I was like, oh, that's my daughter's EpiPen. And they were like, no, it's this. And they turned it around, and it looked like a full knife in my bag. And I was like, oh my God, that is my bookmark. Throw it away, it means nothing to me. Light the bag on fire, I don't care. So they did. They threw it away, and I moved on with my life. And now, of course, I overthink everything I pack. My hairbread looks like a shiv, obviously. I've probably been flagged. It probably comes up. This woman travels with shivs in her bag.
That did happen. I didn't bring a shiv, but it did happen. On my boarding pass, I was traveling with friends, and mine had a special number. And every time somebody looked at it, then they'd look at me and look at this number. And I got pulled into a separate room. I got pulled at the front of where you go to board the plane. No one told me what this number was, but there was a special number on there that no one else had.
And to this day, you still don't know what the special number is?
No. And I was like, am I looking very suspicious here, going with a girlfriend and her family?
Is it still on there?
No, just that one time going to Hawaii. I had a special number on it, and I thought, me being naive, I'm like, ooh, I'm getting upgraded. I have a special number. I'm important. But it was not that.
Sus.
Yeah, that time I did.
Does anyone know what the special number means?
Yeah, let me know.
Now I'm curious.
It was crazy.
I'm going to look for the special number.
Yep. But I'm here to tell the tale, so.
Well, for the most part, I'm a pretty put-together person, I think. Like, when I do travel with my family, I always have, like, the passports in order, and I'm always commanding everyone where to go, where to be. Okay, guys, we need to scan the passports, we need to da-da-da-da-da. I travel by myself, I just lost my brain.
I need someone to tell me what to do or someone to keep track of.
Literally just lost my whole brain. Like, I had a lovely WestJet employee look at me and tilt his head and be like, you're cute. But, like, that's not in a good way. Like, that's you're dumb way.
Yeah.
As I stood at the kiosk for, like, 10 minutes trying to scan my boarding pass to get my boarding pass. I already had my boarding pass.
Oh, dear.
Didn't need to be there.
Hence that you're cute.
Yeah, hence you're cute. I also got on the plane with carry-on only. Okay, be proud of me, please. This was like 4 days away, and I had a carry-on bag. Brave in itself. Then bless my soul, I do get upgraded actually. So section 2 with a little more feet room for the big 1 hour and 15-minute flight. And I get onto the plane and I look in the overhead and there's no spot for my bag. So I just jam myself in the first aisle and I let everyone board the plane. And then I look at the stewardess and I'm like, there's no room in my overhead. And she was like, you find a different one. And I was like, oh, right. Okay, thank you. Down 10 aisles I go to, like, launch my bag up into the overhead. Oh, humiliating.
We typically travel as a big group. So last year we went, all 20 of us to Florida, all the kids, everybody. There was another family there. They were very pushy, always trying to get in the front of the line. They just, like, husband. Yeah, they were just crazy. The husband was, like, in La La Land. The wife was like, rah. And they get on the plane, and my sister-in-law goes to sit in her seat, and she's like, this lady's in my seat. And so she was
I would die.
I'm sorry, this is my seat. And this lady's like, nope, it's my seat. You're not, no, this is mine. We are sitting here. And she was like, I'm sorry, but like, this is my seat. Then my sister-in-law goes like, so you are going to Orlando, right? And she's like, no, this plane is going somewhere else. This lady and her family somehow ducked under the rope and got on our plane instead of their plane. And so she's grabbing all of her kids. She's already so mad. Her husband's at the back of the plane in La La Land, like, and so she's yelling at him. They're trying to get off the plane while everybody's coming on the plane. So they all get off the plane, and then this husband comes back. They forgot all their luggage. So now they're coming back to get, but how do you get on the wrong plane? Like, I can't comprehend it.
Also, it's like a cattle corral.
Yes.
Like, how are you ducking out of the corral to board a different plane than what you're being guided towards?
Oh, she was screaming at this man. It was so awkward and uncomfortable. And, like, sorry, this is your mess up. Like, you just gotta get off.
She was obviously triggered.
She was triggered by her husband.
I mean, when we travel for a trip, I am packing all the things, okay? I got all the suitcases lined up at least a week in advance. I've got the snorkel gear and the beach gear and my gear and the kids' gear and
little toiletries and
like everything you can think of. Yes, yeah. I've got plans for the diarrhea and the stomach and the headaches and all the things.
Yeah.
And the husband packs, you know, his underwear and one swimsuit and enjoys the best vacation ever. So I can understand the wife being a little triggered.
I could too. Yeah, I think it was probably
own your shit. You're clearly in the wrong. Get up.
Airplane.
Apologize to everyone on the plane. Own your shit. Get off and get back to where you belong.
I do get triggered by husbands or partners or whatever.
Yes.
That don't have control of the situation. Those are a lot of my triggers.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot, especially when you travel. And traveling, like you said earlier, that's essentially just taking the chaos to a warmer place.
You're still going to have the meltdowns, probably even more. You're still going to need 1,000,001 snacks. But you try and make the most of it. Enjoy the little happy moments.
I'm a very triggered traveler. This is kind of a long story, but I have to tell it because when we got to the Dominican, I don't travel well. I get very anxious when I'm removed from my safe place, especially put into like, you know, a country where there's no escape for me.
Yes.
I can't escape. So we got to the Dominican. I felt very unsafe in my room. I called front desk. I tried to upgrade. They said, no, ma'am. So I had messaged a Facebook group that I had been following prior to the trip and put like an SOS on the Facebook group. And some random man messaged me and said, send me your room number and your name. I will put you in touch with Julio or whoever his name was. He was like, go see him at the front desk. Bring $40 with you. And I did. I was like that triggered, that like afraid in the moment. I sent my family to the buffet and I walked to the front desk. I asked for Julio. Julio put me in a golf cart and wheeled me all behind the resort into these secret dark locations. I could have been abducted, murdered.
So that didn't have warnings in your head?
No. He opened his wallet full of random keys and said, which room would you like, Mrs. Lisk? He opened one that was poolside. I said, this one will do. Thank you, Julio. I gave him $40 and he helped me move my family's luggage over and I never seen that man again.
Wow. That's like the secret code right there.
I know, that was wild. And I think about it after I tell people that story and they're like, are you insane? Are you literally insane? Yes. The answer to that is yes, I'm insane.
But I mean, effectively insane. Why did you feel your room was unsafe?
Well, it backed onto this like back alley and like the fence was all broken down. The lights were broken down. There was like a bunch of service trucks and service workers. Like it just looked danger to me. There was a sign out on the patio that said, do not leave your belongings here. I realize now that it's not because of predators. It's so that the wind doesn't take your clothing away.
Huh.
I know. I was very triggered. Very triggered. I can survive. I'll tell you that much. I can survive. I am very triggered when I travel. It takes me a good few days to like deregulate into my space and feel safe.
I feel like maybe that's a difference with big group travel. Like I just never have to worry about that.
And
Someone else has that.
I think I would be fine in larger groups, honestly,
Yeah.
because I know that there's probably like 10 other women who have their shit together.
Yeah.
And I don't have to feel so danger because someone else probably has, handled the situation already or is feeling the same, and I can talk to them. Yeah.
If I need to do it, I would do it too.
Yeah, in that moment I needed to change my situation, and I did. And I realized now it was probably a little over the top. And for the record, it was a very safe resort. I had no actual reason to feel so in danger like I did. But either way, when you're triggered, it can bring out the very worst in you. So for all the people who don't know, I didn't know what a trigger was until I had started therapy a couple years ago, honestly. I just knew that I was an anxious person, and I felt these things sometimes. But the actual definition, according to ChatGPT, a trigger is an event, situation, word, memory, smell, sound, or image that causes a strong emotional or physiological reaction. It often brings up unresolved trauma, stress, or intense memories from the past. Which makes perfect sense.
It does, and I think it's, once you have that word trigger in your head and you start looking around to see like what is affecting my mood right now, and just having the reframe like, oh, this is causing me to feel this way. So how do I fix that, or how do I prevent?
Yes, 1,000%. It was very helpful for me to recognize that what I was feeling was a trigger moment. And I didn't know till I was well into my 40s.
Well, and I'd say same, like late 30s as well. Like,
yeah.
For me, a big one is if my kitchen is cluttered. It makes me angry.
Yes.
And I'm not like, I don't need everything to be spotless. I just need the clutter to be gone, because when the clutter is gone, my brain feels clear and I feel like I can tackle the week for some reason. It doesn't really change anything. It just makes me feel more in control, more organized in my thoughts. Just something so simple.
So do you realize where that trigger comes from?
No, I have no idea.
Yeah.
And it never used to trigger me before this ADHD diagnosis and looking more into that. And maybe it did, and maybe I just didn't realize it.
It's weird. When it says like a trigger is often brings up unresolved trauma or stress from the past, I guess the past could be, 20, 30 years ago. It could be 5 months ago.
It could be, and I think it's all about not just like clutter out, but clutter in your brain. So when you're overwhelmed, and maybe beforehand when I didn't have a million schedules going on, I didn't have kids going here and there, the clutter wasn't pushing me over the edge.
Yeah.
And now that I see the clutter, but my brain is already full of everything, I just can't process that. But it's also really helped me in my relationship with my husband, because he knows if I'm starting to get angry, he'll just go clean the kitchen.
There's something that needs to be cleaned.
Yeah, exactly. What needs to be put away? Did I leave my hat out again? Did I do this?
He understands your trigger.
Exactly. And it's not like I need a clean house.
Yeah.
My house, I don't even care upstairs. It's just the kitchen, even just the island. As soon as that's cleared off, then
You
I'm
feel
like,
better.
I feel better. I can tackle it. I can get on with my day and not be angry at him and want to divorce him over a cluttered
Hey, if he can recognize that, great. That's half the battle too, right? I am also very triggered by clutter, but I know exactly where that stems from. I was raised in a very cluttered environment in my life, so I am a minimalist for sure, because I feel like it's something I can control.
Yes.
When I didn't feel that maybe in my younger years. So I can associate exactly where my clutter trigger comes from, and I can recognize it and understand it and fix it by decluttering and throwing everything in the garbage.
I like that too, and I think as I've gotten older, I'm like, get rid of the stuff.
Yeah, man.
Why do we need the stuff? Yes.
Nothing like a good binge and purge.
And it's funny to me, like having grandparents and my mom, like they have all of this stuff. I'm like, why?
My opinion in the matter is, of course, keep a few things that mean things to you. right? Like, I mean, I have a blankie. I'm a 45-year-old woman. That thing is never leaving my side, okay? But there are things in my life that have been sentimental, and I take a picture.
Exactly. Take a picture, remember it.
I take a picture, and then I give it to someone who could maybe appreciate it more than me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think things for me aren't sentimental.
Yeah,
like
you're not really a sentimental person.
No.
Yeah, which is fine.
I have a little bin with my boys, like first out at home and
Yeah.
a couple of things, but other than that, they're gone.
Yeah.
I can't.
You be gone. See you later. You served me in the moment. I don't need you anymore. Goodbye.
Exactly. My husband has sentimental boat shoes. Do we own a boat? No. Are they the ugliest shoes ever? Yes. And do you know how many times I've tried to donate these shoes?
I have more questions about the boat shoes.
Oh, I'd love to show you a picture. But
Where did they originate from?
I don't know.
You've never had a boat?
Never.
And he has sentimental boat shoes?
Yes.
Did they belong to someone before who had a boat?
No.
They're not like his dead grandpa who we had the best relationship
No.
with boat shoes?
No.
Okay, Jeff, we need to talk about this.
And I've gotten to the point where I've gotten them in the bag for donation. He's brought them to the donation pile and then found them and they came back home.
Okay, we need to dive into these boat shoes.
He hasn't worn these shoes since I met him, and it's been like
Well, no, because you wear them on a boat.
over 10 years, yeah.
You wear them on a boat.
Like,
Or do they have boats on them?
no, they're like the ugliest little.
They're like actual shoes for boating?
Well, no, they're called boat shoes. I don't know that you have to wear them on a boat, but
Like yachting shoes?
like a yacht shoe, yeah.
Oh, maybe he feels fancy when he wears them.
He's never worn them in 10 years, these freaking shoes.
Oh my God, Jeff, I'm coming for
I
you. I have
know.
questions about your boat shoes.
Sentimental boat shoes.
If anyone has any idea why Jeff is so attached to his boat shoes,
Please let me know. Maybe
Please
I'll be less
comment.
triggered about these freaking shoes that are in my
I'm going to
closet.
sneak in your house one day and donate them.
Buy boat shoes.
This is great. Okay, so what are some of your physical and mental symptoms that you have when you are triggered by something?
When I'm feeling triggered, I feel anger.
Yeah.
And just like, I don't know, like I go to an extreme, like, and I can't process it. Like, why am I getting so mad over something so little?
0
and you're
to
just
1,000.
like, yeah, and it's frustrating for everyone involved, and I get it. But I don't know why, but this right here just puts me over the edge.
I get physically hot.
Oh.
Like I literally, the inside of my body like gets hot. My heart rate goes up and I get like flushed in the face. My triggers are a very physical response. And then mentally I go 0 to 1,000.
Yeah.
I'm instantly angry. It's very hard for me to kind of meet in a middle place to like talk about it if I'm already triggered.
I agree. Like, there's just no talking about it.
It's like finding that middle ground before the trigger button. It's a great old thing called therapy. It's just made me recognize all my problems.
I had an alcoholic in my family, but when someone would drink too much, instant trigger.
Yeah,
Instant,
fair.
like you're an alcoholic. That's it.
Yeah. 0 to 1,000.
Yeah, I'm getting divorced because I'm not with an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Not that they were an alcoholic by any means, but that was my trigger.
Yeah.
So going to therapy to allow me to feel safe in those situations, because I don't want to control anybody either.
Oh, of course not. Yeah.
Coming up with a code word.
Yeah.
Some kind of code word that if I started feeling that panic, that anxiety the drinking was causing me, then I would say that code word, and that my spouse, friends, they would be like, okay, I'll stop.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And to be honest, I never used that code word once.
A safe word for the trigger response.
Exactly. And just having that safe word made me feel safe. That I could use it. I never did.
Yeah.
But if I needed to, it was there.
Oh, well, that's a great idea, actually.
It really helped in that situation. It was really hard for me at the beginning, but having a therapist, just reframing it and having that safety took away that trigger for me.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, that's a good piece of advice, actually.
It really, thank you, therapist.
Well, and a lot of like trigger is because you don't feel safe.
And that's it.
Right? So you had that safe word that you knew you could use. It was like a kind of a safety raft for
my raft.
Yeah, for when Jeff was wearing his boat shoes.
Oh God, I need a safety word for that.
But yeah, a little safety raft, before you were drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just helped so much to get my brain off of it. To be like, yes, it's okay that I'm triggered by this. There's a definite reason why I should be triggered. But also the world can't just not do something.
People don't know what they don't know, right?
They don't. And it's not their job to know that. It's my job to figure it out.
Which is why I had this little question here too. I feel like when people say, I can't handle this right now, I'm triggered. It's used like in a pretty casual form nowadays.
Or like a funny, oh, that's really triggering, haha.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, no. When somebody says they're triggered, in my brain, that's like they are 1,000.
Exactly. They're getting to that point where...
the safety word should have been used.
Yeah.
And now the word triggered is being used, and it's at 1,000.
Exactly. So don't try and talk me off the ledge. Don't try and reason with me because you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
My brain is not there. Just fix what I need to be fixed, and then we can chat later. So. I still feel like there's things that I'm learning about myself that are triggers, but I haven't really acknowledged them yet or like processed that feeling at the time. Like it seems crazy to me that I'm triggered by a cluttered counter, but I know I'm not alone, and
no,
that
of course not.
People out there feel the same.
I feel like understanding yourself and your triggers and then accepting those parts of you, for me personally, have made a huge difference in how I present myself in my life, how I understand myself, how I present myself to others. And I'm very thankful for the understanding of why my brain works the way it does, why it reacts the way it does. And no excuses. I'm not apologizing to anyone for who I am.
Well, exactly. And you know what we didn't even chat about? How it affects you raising your kids.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Like when they're melting down.
Yeah.
Why is that triggering you to go from 0 to 100 and like stepping back? Like you can't obviously use a safe word with your children.
Yes.
I wish that would work. Oh, I wish it worked.
Helping them understand and regulate their emotions is important in, I feel like, preventing them from being triggered humans.
Exactly. Like acknowledging, you know what, this is not okay. And actually the last Mel Robbins podcast, amazing. So the biggest takeaway is all feelings are welcome, but not all behaviors are welcome. So if you're feeling triggered and you're having those feelings, you're allowed to feel those feelings.
Yeah.
But you can't hurt somebody. You can't hit somebody. You can't say really mean things. That's not okay.
You can own your feelings, but you also must own your behavior.
Exactly.
Yeah. Own your shit.
And if you don't like the way you acted when you were feeling that way, reflect on that. And what can we do to help you in that moment so that you're not going 0 to 100 with your trigger?
Yeah.
Stepping away and just saying, okay, my kid got triggered for this, or my kid is feeling upset with this. If I get triggered now, we're all going to be going downhill here.
Yeah, we're all at 1,000, and that's not good. No safe word or boat shoes are saving that. No.
Silly boat shoes. Anyways.
Oh my God, so funny. Should we pop into our rapid fire?
Yeah, let's do
I got a
that.
fun one this week, actually. And it's funny that you bring up Mel Robbins because she's the first rapid fire question on my list. So this week I thought it would be a little bit fun, influenced by a friend's recommendation. Who would win in a fight is going to be my rapid fire.
Wait. Physical fight or word fight?
It can be either or.
Okay.
I've decided. Going through these questions, I'm like, you can, equally verbally win something or lose than you can physical as well.
Okay.
So first question. Who would win in a fight? Mel Robbins or Martha Stewart?
Well, I would have to say Martha Stewart. She went to jail. She's scrappy.
Yeah, man. She knows how to make a shiv.
She does.
Yeah.
Friends with Snoop Dogg. There's no...
I feel like Mel Robbins could word her way out of all of it, but then Martha Stewart would just,
go in for the kill.
Jail her. Yeah. Okay. J-Lo or Shakira?
Ooh.
I don't know why I'm thinking dance moves in my head, but I am.
I know.
I don't know why.
Oh.
But like that rib cage,
Yeah.
like that wins.
Oh, you think?
I think so.
Wasn't J-Lo from the Bronx?
I know, but Shakira can rib cage? Yeah, I feel like that would be like a, you know, when you seduce someone with their eyes, Shakira would just do that with her rib cage and then wha-bam, come in for the attack.
The tap out.
Yeah, the tap out. Crocodile Dundee tap out with rib cage.
There you go.
My vote, Shakira.
I'm 50-50, but I'm leaning more towards Shakira. Yep.
Okay, all right. Angry Costco shopper or angry Walmart shopper?
Oh, I feel like Walmart always wins.
Oh, see, and I'm going Costco because the carts are bigger.
Yeah, I think the attitudes are bigger in Walmart sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Attitudes are bigger in Walmart. Cart size is bigger in Costco.
Oh, I recommend anybody, if you're going to like Florida or somewhere in the U.S., go to Walmart and listen to the people talk. It's insane.
Man. Watching at its finest.
Yes.
Yeah.
This whole lady was going on and on about her husband going to the car wash because the car wash is not actually the car wash. Well, it is, but it's a place for other things to happen too.
Oh.
I heard her whole life story. It was very entertaining.
Okay, well, let's book a trip down to some honky-tonk Walmart.
Yeah.
All right. Oprah or Dr. Phil?
Oprah.
I don't know. Have you seen Dr. Phil give someone that finger?
I know. I feel like he'd be a little wimpy though.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I'm going Oprah too. She got too much money and too much name power.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want to make her angry. Soccer mom or hockey mom?
Hockey mom? I'm going to say hockey mom.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy stories about both, but I would go hockey mom too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they know how to be angry and cold.
Oh.
That's a recipe for like,
Yeah.
yeah, disaster. Kelly Clarkson or Taylor Swift? I'm going Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like Taylor Swift would just cry. That's just my honest opinion. She'd
Yeah,
be
I
like,
think so too.
and then write a song.
Or she'd just put on a bigger concert.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20-year-old self or your current self?
Oh, I would win.
Your current self.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so much stronger, more resilient.
I was feisty in my 20s, but now I have like the actual like physical knowledge through kickboxing and jiu-jitsu that, yeah, my bet's on us.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
sure.
We'd win.
Kris Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner?
Oh, Kris Jenner.
Yeah, I think so too. You don't raise all those kids and then have a husband who turns into a woman.
While running a multi-million-dollar business.
Yes, 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Whether she verbally, physically, or just
All of the above.
pays someone to do it. My vote's on her,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, last one. A lady in Spanx or a lady that's been on a 3-day fast?
Fast.
Yeah, I think so, fast too. Yeah. I mean, Spanx are uncomfortable, but a 3-day fast?
Your brain's not working very well.
No.
You're just going
You're
for
making
it.
all sorts of irrational decisions.
You might not have the energy to withstand it, but you'd be strong at the beginning.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The last tiny bit of your energy from the granola bar you ate 3 days prior would make an appearance.
Right then and there.
Right then and there.
You're done.
Yeah. Then you're done. Well, that's it. That's all
We're
my
done
who would win
too.
in a fight. It was pretty entertaining. I like those. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for today's podcast.
As always, we'd love to hear any feedback you have, your travels and triggers. Let us know. We'd love to hear
Yes.
stories. Let us know.
Yes. Also, if you have any good who would win in a fight,
Yeah.
we want to hear those too. All right. Bye, guys.
Oh, before you go, this week we added a bonus side rant for your listening pleasure. Episode 7. Just a few mom truths while the kids aren't listening.